Chosen sent my thralls to retrieve the prism. Who do you think let the Emperor?
Were you a part?
I only needed one Netherstone loosened from the chip. You brought. This was your role. Now you.
We have to stop it! It's now or never!
You will give the stones to me. I will assimilate Orpheus, and then I will...
This fella and his ultimatums. But he's forgetting one thing. We could become Illithid. I mean, I could. You could trust me to do what needs to be done.
In theory, you have embraced transformation so far. But this would be a complete evolution. And you will be an Illithid. Is this really...
Let's not be hasty about this. I think this warrants a more private discussion. Away from that silver-tentacled Illithid.
The Emperor might be right, but we're not out of options yet. Let me transform. I'm not long for this world. I can feel it. You can trust me to use the stones as we planned. To defeat the brain and nothing more. It's the perfect solution. Say you agree. Please. I've never been more sure of anything. This heart inside me is about to blow. Doesn't matter which body it takes out with it, right? If this is the end for me, let me be the motherfucker who saved the world. You're very fucking welcome, soldier. If anyone was gonna look even better with tentacles, it was gonna be me. Let's do this.
Open your mind to it. Its latent potential will do the rest.
Latent potential. All right, let's do this. I'm ready. Turn me, damn it!
Transformed. Her body is no longer hers, but her eyes, her heart. She is still Karlak for now. Only there's a hunger in her eyes that wasn't there before.
You feel it. I'm sure you will learn how to do it more gracefully with time. But you have done what is necessary.
I think I'm going to...
Come, it's time to leave.
I can never unsee that.
Wild. I myself, but more. It's like I'm beyond myself. I can sense things I never knew were there. And my engine, it's silent. No heat. No gears. Still there, but no longer threatening to explode. Soldier? Yes. Yes. My God. Is it possible? Shit. I'm gonna be alright. I get to be alive. I get to stay. As a hideous monster, sure. But one that can feel, think,
live.
But I'm still myself, and I know what our mission is. I'm glad I get to do the honors.
I'm glad for you, Karlak. It's hardly the life anyone dreams of, but, well, it's a life.
I'll do you one better than good. Let's do something absolutely legendary. Subdued at last. This is its death rattle. Spare me. Join! This is it, soldier. This is what we fought for. Time to end this thing.
The brain is on the cusp of its final thought, and it's taking all of Karlak's strength to keep it there. An opportunity, perhaps.
No more tadpoles, brain. It's time to die.
My moth.
Hopes, nightmares, and the screams of legions upon legions of unborn illithids. Silence. For the first time in a long time, your thoughts are entirely your own. And then, gravity.
Should have learned to bloody swim. Can't believe I almost drowned at the last hurdle.
My powers, they're draining. Just like Mazora said they would. A small price to pay in the grand scheme of things.
And I'm still standing in the sun. This is incredible. Maybe whatever had changed in me was permanent. And we didn't even have to turn into mind flayers to do it. Sorry, I didn't mean to, well, you know.
It's all right. I knew what I was doing.
So, what's next for us? The world is our oyster, and she has many pearls we can choose from. Yes, we should see if the elf song's still standing. I won't imbibe, but I'll be happy to be away from here, and in your company.
I will not be joining you. I fear my presence will be no more welcome in the streets of the city than it ever was.
I never thought I'd be sorry to see a mind flayer go, yet here we are. Be safe.
I will miss you, too.
Now that you no longer live in each other's minds, it's hard to tell if the mind flayer is being sincere, though perhaps no harder than it ever was.
I honestly don't mind what we do once we get to the... Ow! What the... Oh, no. Oh, God. Well, it was nice when it lasted. Ah! I'm sorry. I have to go.
It seems that's the end of Astarion's love affair with the sun. That'll be hard on him.
Soldier, how glad I am to see you again. I'd started to wonder if I ever would. Maybe I thought our paths would cross on their own. Or maybe I wasn't sure what you'd make of me. I've changed so much. But then again, you have too. I'd ask you what you'd been up to for 6 whole months, but then I'd have to reciprocate. And I'm not sure you're ready for the truth. Let us test that theory. Do you remember how my favorite food used to be mutton chops? I'm now far more interested interested in, well, brains. Maybe at first, but the person I used to be had a deep empathy that hasn't left me. Let me explain. I've made arrangements with a healer in the city. When a patient is beyond saving, but still able to speak for themselves, they're offered a choice. They can go as nature intends to take them, or when they're ready, when their goodbyes have been said, their affairs settled, and all that awaits them is pain, I relieve them. When I consume their brains, I am nourished by much more than the physical nutrition. Their memories, from birth to death, become part of me. I've lived hundreds of childhoods, first loves, marriages, feuds and friendships. I remember them all. And in this way, we all live on together. Thanks, soldier. It's good to see you looking so well. And now that we've connected again, don't be a stranger.